Honorable Senators and Members, commencement of legislative business. Item 9. Passage of the YIP Forum of Women Parliamentarians Bill 2025, Act 1. Honorable members, we'll go to stage 1 of the bill, laying of the bill. Senate Majority Leader.
Mr. Presiding Officers, I beg to move that the YIP Forum of Women Parliamentarians Bill 2025 be laid. Thank you.
Majority Leader of Parliament.
I beg to second the motion.
Motion moved and seconded. And I put the question. As many as in favor of the bill now laid, say aye. Aye. Those against say no. Honorable members, the ayes have it. The motion is carried. Therefore, the bill is now laid.
Mr. Presiding Officer, the bill has been duly laid.
Honorable members, stage 2 of the passage of the bill. First reading. Leader of the Senate.
Thank you, Presiding Officers. I beg to move that the bill be read for the first time. Thank you.
Leader of Parliament.
Thank you very much, presiding officers, for the opportunity. I beg to second the motion. Thank you.
Motion moved and seconded. We now put the question to the House. As many as are in favor that the bill be now laid the first time, say aye. Aye. Not in favor, say nay. The ayes have it. The motion is carried. The bill is now read the first time. Clerk to Parliament.
Mr. Presiding Officer, the bill entitled YIP Forum Women Parliamentarians Act 2025. An act to establish the YIP Forum of Women Parliamentarians to provide for its objectives, governance, and proceedings to regulate the appointments, function, and tenure of its officers, and generally to promote gender equality and women's leadership within the Unity Party Parliament and for related matters.
Honourable members, the bill is now read the first time.
Honorable members and senators, the bill is hereby referred to the committee of the whole.
Suspension and conversion. Minority Leader of Parliament.
Thank you very much, Mr. Presiding Officers. I beg to move that this joint sitting be suspended to enable the House to constitute itself into a committee of the whole. I so move.
Minority Leader of the Senate.
I rise to second the motion. Thank you.
Motion moved and seconded. I now put the question to the House. As many as are in favor that this House be suspended for the committee of the whole to sit, say aye. Aye. Not in favor, say nay. Honorable Senators and Members, the ayes have it. The motion is carried. This House is now accordingly suspended for the meeting of the Committee of the Whole.
Marshal, please kindly come for the news. Great.
Honorable members, we have only 30 minutes to, debate about the bill. And we have 5 stages to go, or 5 things to talk about. We have general principles, objectives, rotational, relevance, and then whether it should be passed under a certificate of urgency. So you are to speak on those items I mentioned. Thank you.
The floor is now open for the debate. Honorable Samson.
Thank you very much, honorable members of this August House. My name is Dr. Samson, the youth MP for Power from Place North, and the first minority whip of this House, first deputy minority whip. Members, the bill presented or laid before us, having read through some of the sections of the bill, it is very important and very dispensable we pass this bill. Moving on to the general comment, we have seen 2 women who occupied a very high positions in this country being removed. That of the Electoral Commission and the office of the Chief Justice. So many are asking, are these women not competent to hold these positions? Are they not much aware of their codes of conduct? A lot of questions are being asked. I hold the views that if this forum is being created and the women feel being part of the game and they are being educated on what they are supposed to do when hold offices, it will help us in the direction that our women will not be holding high offices in this country.
You have only 2 minutes.
And then all of a sudden, they will be taken out of office because of a misconduct. So this forum will actually equip them with the necessary skills and then the abilities to hold offices. But I'm so shocked that when the question was put for the bill to be adopted, none of the women say aye to the bill. I was watching their mouths. None of them say aye to the bill. And to me, that is my worry. This is a bill for them. This is a forum for them. And they have to be mastermind and very instrumental in pushing forward this bill. So it is a worry. We have to see that enthusiasm and then commitment in this. I thank you very much.
Honorable Magnus.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officers. I think this is a very good moment for this movement, YIP. But my general overview, reading through the bill, it's serving a good purpose for basically our women. But to me, it seems like the women we are trying to empower are not empowering themselves. That is my general comment on it. The women we are trying to empower are not empowering themselves to receive that honorarium or whatever due them. So, even though at the end of the day, we'll pass this bill, but this is a general caution to the women. It's not too late to still rise up to that fit. It's high time the women we have in this parliament show that kind of enthusiasm, that zeal for whatever we are doing here. It's always the men that are on the forefront doing it. This is the time. I think this bill should be something that should empower them. They should go through the values of the bill so that I think they should pick something from it. And coming next year, they should put in some good characters and behaviors towards the parliament. Thank you.
Honorable Robert.
Thank you very much for the opportunity to contribute to
the purpose and the function. So my name is Robert Fiono, MP for Kratchis constituency. Yes, the bill is a good one, and it's just a way to make our women feel at home. But like my respected colleagues has earlier made it clear, I also just want to a little question the integrity and the motivation of the bill towards the women, because if it is passed, how are we going to hold them accountable for when it comes to the purpose and the functions of them with regards to the bill, so that we can be able to use a certain yardstick to measure their performance, and also if there can be some indicators with which we can be using to calculate if they are really moving the women in a positive direction or not. But with all that, I would say it's a commendable bill, but in as much as we are making sure that we give that quota, we give that empowerment to women, I actually, as a gender, I will not say biased person, but a gender sensitive person, I don't like when we create quotas and other stuff for women.
In conclusion,
I personally don't like when quotas and other stuff are created for women to be empowered. It is like, I want to make this example. If this is the bar and women are here and men are here, we shouldn't bring down the bar to favor the women, but rather the bar should be maintained so that the women themselves will rise naturally to meet the bar. But in our part of the world where
honorable member,
right,
please kindly
in conclusion, we should
Your time is up.
the women should try to rise themselves. They should see this opportunity as a good one for them, so
Thank
that
you.
they can be able
Thank
to
you
be
very
at
much.
that end. Thank you very much.
Honorable Dorcas.
Thank you, presiding officers. I go by the name Dr. Sanfobia Pacha. I'm surprised all my gentlemen in the house are criticizing we the women, that they don't see any role we play in the house. Have you forgotten the vice president of the Senate is a woman? Have you forgotten? The vice president of the Senate is a woman. So I don't understand why you're making noise. Also, she has permission to be absent. Anytime the women are doing something in the house, I hardly see some of our men participate. Yes, I know we the women, most of us are not punctual. But that does not mean that when we want to do something, we should not be supported. So please,
Honorable member,
I
please.
beg.
Honorable member.
Learn to give us
Honorable
our
member.
space. Thank you.
Yeah, honorable member.
Good evening, honorable members, presiding officers. So my name is Deborah Dekulu Papali Aju. So please, about the bill, women empowerment in the parliamentary sitting is a collective something that we need to do. It's not only about women empowering women, men too can empower women. So for the women empowerment, we all come on board, organize forums or meetings or things that will inspire young women or other women in other schools to come on board for the parliamentary sitting. So it's not about talking today how we empower women by women empowering women. It's about a collective something that we need to all come together and talk about. So that's what I have. Thank you.
Honorable.
Briefly, once this forum is like combination of
both the upper chamber and the lower chamber. I want to ask, so at a point where anybody misbehave and you want to refer them to privileged committees, how do you get to that angle? Are we also forming the two houses together? We're able to deliberate on their matter or not? And also going to their functionings and those things, I hope that whoever will be the chairperson and those ones, most of their function and things, I hope it will be from them, not from the top, try to do research for them, because we are learning. Once you take a leadership position, you must learn how to do all those things, so that the main objectives of this YIP that we want to learn, they must learn it. Other than that, you'll be there and you receive a note and you're not doing anything. I thank you very much.
Honorable Wonder.
Thank you very much, chairpersons, for the opportunity once again. My name is Wanda Nicodemus Jamashi, the youth MP for the good people of Anglo constituency, the minority leader of the 5th Parliament, and a lot of accreditations. Mr. Chairpersons, speaking on the objectives and then the relevance as far as the YIP Forum of Women Parliamentary Bill 2025 is concerned. Establishment of the forum. There shall be an establishment by this act to be known as YIP Forum of Women Parliamentarians, and when passed become an act. And then second, the purpose of the forum is to promote gender equality, advocate for women empowerment, and ensure active participation of women in parliamentary affairs, a leadership of youth impact parliament across all its country chapters. That is very nice. That is perfect. In fact, the establishment has captured it very well. But standing on this establishment, that's true. Coming to objectives of the forum, that's champion policies that advance the rights, empowerment, and well-being.
In conclusion,
And well-being of women and girls. Now, when we are talking about empowerment, how many ladies do you have here? How many women do you have here today as we speak? Meanwhile, this particular bill is to be passed for them to champion their advocacy, their rights as women, their women empowerment, their empowerment issues. How many of them? There are 5. Just 5. Just 5. I can count them. Meanwhile, this bill is to come and champion their rights, their empowerment, and whatever due them as far as leadership is concerned. So I want to ask, who are we passing this bill for? Who are we passing this bill for? If we count the men we are more than 20. So I have seen that we are pushing the women so much. We are giving them all the empowerment that they need.
Thank you, the chairperson.
don't call you.
My name is Cyril Kekeli Amevor, MP4, Youth MP4 Zumuru. Please, chairperson, please, it's point of order. Please, one of the reasons why we are here is, one of the reasons why we are passing the bill is to empower women. So we are not expecting the women to be here in numbers. If the women are here in numbers, there will not be any need for.
Honorable member, you will put to order. Honorable Robert.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker, for the opportunity. Presiding, cheers for the opportunity. We are honorable members of this house, and we are supposed to be treated as such. It will be unfortunate and it will be an insult for us that an honorable member who is naked before the house will have that audacity that impetus to come to come and stand that our respected honorable member is on floor making an intelligent point and from nowhere with the nakedness will come and stand to correct.
Thank you, Honorable.
Yeah, so I plead with your high office to make sure that if you sit down, dress properly, even you can even go home and dress properly.
Thank you, Honorable. Please proceed, sir.
Thank you.
So, Mr. Chairperson, as I was saying, the purpose, the prime purpose under which we are here is to help our women come out of their shells, come out of their calls, to meet expectations. But here, like the case, they are not here in numbers to support this bill. This is my issue. Earlier, on 27th of April 2025, during the inaugural ceremony of the fourth, not the inaugural ceremony, during the anniversary ceremony, anniversary of our 4th year anniversary, interim executives were sworn in, and it generated a lot of controversies as a result of them not meeting expectations. And here we are passing a bill when assented to become an act to help them at first reason up a bit, but they are not here. So what are we passing? That's my question. Now this bill again does not provide, even though it has provided a schedule for their swearing in, their oath of office, it does not provide a schedule that when they go astray, they go overboard. As far as we are in human society, their conduct may one way or the other flout some rules.
In conclusion,
this bill does not provide for their removals, even though an oath, a schedule for their oath of office has been produced, but a procedure for which they should be removed from office has not been provided in this bill. So if they are there, they've been sworn in, they are there, they are misbehaving, it means we should just leave them. Yes, they should do their own thing. Is that how this bill is telling us? Honorable members, let's look critical into this. That's why I'm of the view that this bill, we should go home, think of it again, once again, before we pass it. The rush for the certificate of agency, I don't buy into it. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable. You will.
All right, thank you very much for the opportunity. I would like to touch on some few concerns raised, the rationale behind this particular bill that will be passed into an act. Okay, so I think when we go back into memory lane, last year we had the Affirmation Action Bill, which has been passed and it's now a law. We have the Affirmative Action Act 2024. One of the objective is to actually have 30% representation in Parliament. Okay, so honorable members are actually asking, where are the women? Where are the women? That's one of the reasons why this bill is actually in place right now, to actually bring the women together to achieve one of the objectives, to empower women. So when these women are working from both chambers, I think they will take views or interest from other people that will actually show keen interest in what this bill actually seeks to achieve. So if we don't play our cards well, when we talk about Nkrumah, he actually saw the vision and then worked towards it. I don't think he was thinking about today as we sit here as today, but he was thinking about the future. So we should have that at the back of our mind that, okay, this bill seeks to achieve something tomorrow, not the present. You understand me? So when members are asking, where are the women? If the women are not here, why are we passing this bill? If the women are marching to the men, I don't see even there is a need for us to even champion something like this. So I think the rationale, one of the rationale behind this
is what I've just reiterated. So in that same light, I think we have something to do. And my honorable members, this is Parliament. Thank you.
Honorable Edward.
I would like to start from where my majority leader ended. I agree with him that the women are not supposed to be here entirely. But the question also we have to ask ourselves is that how many women do we have as the upper chamber and the lower chamber? Now, I believe in vision, but that shouldn't be to the detriment of commitment. We are passing a bill that will be a skeleton not being fulfilled. That's what I am seeing here. If the very people that we are trying to champion, we have not seen their commitment level, is it the bill that is going to make them sit up? If so be the case, fine. But if it is not the case, I believe strongly that it is our collective responsibility to encourage women to participate in parliamentary discussions. Reading through the bill, it looks very well, and it is just a confirmation of what our first president said some years back, that we should invest in women. But till today, even the Senate that I represent as the minority leader, our first vice president, we don't know where she is. Who happens to be a woman? We don't know where she is. We have no record of it, where she is, why she does not come to cities. Now, in as much as we are trying to compare these things to the national discourse, we should be mindful that this is a starting point of everything. And just like people will say, agrobeswa, if you are not part, the meaning is that if you see the result of every tree or fruit, it must be in the seed, the quality of the seed that you plant. Now, we have all been in this house, and we can attest to the commitment level of our female parliamentarians. If we really want to have a skeleton down, then it is our collective effort as well as a house to try and encourage these ladies or women to be part of decision making. I remember very well when we were inaugurating the interim leadership, same issue raised. And we were of the view that particularly the person that was going to be in the helm of affair, to us, she was not qualified for it because we hardly see her in the chamber. This is not to antagonize the ladies or the women, but this is to tell you that the few that are here, you have a responsibility to bring more of the women into the chamber. And you have the responsibility to encourage them the benefits and what they stand to get when they join this movement. But, Mr. Chair, people, let's not run away from the fact that as young as this group is, one major commodity we need is commitment. We can have all the books work, the paperwork done, we can have all the structures, but if we don't see the commitment, then it seems to be needless forming those structures. So let's not rush this particular bill. Let's take our time, reflect on the positive and the negative side, so that we can make a concrete decision going forward. And I believe strongly that at the end of the day, it is not just about passing the bill, it is about getting committed people that will foster something positive for the movement. I thank you so much.
Thank you, Honorable Wanda. Honorable Robert.
Yeah, thank you very much. With regards to the bill, is that we have interim leaders of this forum that we are talking about, which I can remember their name vividly. We have Honorable Kendall, we have Honorable Janet, we have Honorable, I think, Fafa Sakpa or something like that. Yes, they are all respected honorable members that we have in this house. But those leaders that are supposed to be here, today we are talking about we not having the women, and that is why we need this forum. But those respected ones that we've taken them as leaders for the one that for the previous one are not here for us to do some kind of verification and interrogation from them. That since we give them the nod, can they, with data, how many women so far were they able to add to the fifth parliament? What is going well, what is not going well? Those leaders are not here, and we are now here with a bill. Leaders, please, those people need, see, the questions that I'm having, I need them present to answer my questions before we can even proceed with the bill. So, please, we need those people, because if I ask my question, I think I will still not have answers to them, because they were the leaders. They are the one who know what and what data have they added, what numbers when it comes to women.
In conclusion,
So, in conclusion, I don't want to lament. I don't want to open the book of lamentation, but let us check all these things. Yes, we don't have the women, but the few ones that we have, where are they? They are still not here, but we want to make something big for them. Please.
thank you.
With all due respect,
Honorable member, thank
do
you.
some due diligence. Thank you.
Honorable Charles, you've not catch my eyes. Why lamenting?
Honorable
Honorable
members,
Charles, please remain silent. Let's listen to the
honorable members, I'm standing here today advocating for the women empowerment and the bill to be passed, because we all say that when you educate a man, you educate an individual, but when you educate a woman, you educate a whole nation. And also, we also say that what men can do, women can do even better than the men. So, if the bill is passed, women, let me say, women are the decision makers sometimes. Sometimes, when you see a good man or a level-headed man who is going far in life, you know that there's a woman standing behind him, fighting for him and praying and helping him to go to the highest level. So I'm standing here advocating and strongly advocating for the women empowerment, the bill to be passed, because we say that women, like we have a bigger population in the whole world. So when we talk, like when women want to decide, you see men their voice will not be heard, although the men have their voice is higher than the women, but when women talk, there's somehow.
Honorable member, in conclusion.
So in conclusion, I'm advocating strongly for the women empowerment bill to be passed. Thank you.
Thank you.
Honorable Charles.
Thank you very much. The presiding officers, I will educate us all to make sure that once we raise, we are not much, we are not 275 in Ghana's parliament. We are few. So if someone is raising a hand, you should catch your eye.
Honorable Charles.
So one thing I want to
Honorable Charles, you are one. Please stick to the guidelines.
Thank you. So I want to say that personally, I believe in affirmation of actions, which I think the Parliament of Ghana passed the act in 2024, as my majority leader has rightly said. So, well, looking at the bill, it is good that we have a bill for the women parliamentarians.
At the end of the day, once we are not going to make this a law, let's make sure that the loopholes that we are finding here, we bring them together. And once we bring them together, we will now make them complete and whole. And the passage of this bill into a law will now become easy for us. And at the end of the day, we're not going to run helter skelter just to make sure that at the end of the day, let's pass the bill and make sure the right thing is done. The errors we are all fishing out, let's put them together, let's review it, let's go back, do our assignments properly, and then once it is done, we'll mark it as a correct thing for this
Thank you,
parliament. Thank you
Honorable.
very much.
Honorable Believe.
Thank you very much, the presiding officers. Let me believe Agoso. Mr. Chairman, what I want my other lady that came before to know is that we are not against the bill. But when you listen to the other members very well, you realize that we are all pushing to the seriousness of the ladies in the house. So we are not against the bill, but we are saying that we had an interim group for the ladies. We didn't see anything. So if interim that we are using to do take a survey, we couldn't for case study, and we could the thing self transfer negative. Now you are not going to pass the main thing. Then at the end of the day, as I said earlier on, that we just want to pass to show that we are working as a parliamentarians, but we should be serious. But the bill, we want to pass it. But what we want to let our colleagues ladies know that let's be serious. Even if they are 4 we have, they are very consistent. We'll be very happy. When you check the leadership front, you realize that almost every sitting, all leadership here, we are the only people that come every day. When you check, yes, almost 90%. Yes. So if these people are coming continuously, even some of them will come, small time you see them now, they run away. Me, I always say from the onset that I can mention it. Are you getting it? In conclusion, let them know that we want their seriousness. If it happened, we pass this bill today, then within 2-3 months, nothing has done. We repeal and collapse there. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable. Closing remark from the leaders, from the minority leaders and the majority leaders, both from the Parliament and the Senate.
Thank you very much. Mr. Chairpersons, for the opportunity once again, after thorough deliberations, the members from the minority caucus of the Senate and the Parliament hereby comes with our resolution as far as this bill is concerned. Mr. Chairpersons, it will amaze you to note that when the interim executives were sworn in during the 4th anniversary ceremony, and we've not seen their relevance in the system actually. And that has generated a lot of controversy during the inaugural ceremony of this 5th Parliament. All right, so Honorable Edward made raised a concern pertaining to commitment as far as our parliamentary women are concerned. We have not been seeing the commitment for all this while. So passing this bill is one way or the other a headache. My caucus is not considering the agency as which this bill is being rushed under certificate of agency. Mr. Chairpersons, all the same, we're taking our notes that we are giving them second chance second chance in an instant that when they are properly sworn in, and this bill is passed and they are properly sworn in, we will give them 3 sittings, three sittings to show their relevantness in the system. Or you repeat the whole act. So anything apart from that, we are by this notice communicating to the House that the YIP Forum of Women Parliamentary Act
Honourable Member, in conclusion.
be passed. YIP Forum of Women Parliamentary Bill, be passed into an act pending their commitment. That's very important. Thank you.
Thank you. Majority Leader.
All right, thank you very much, presiding officers, for the opportunity once again. It's been an insightful deliberation from both caucuses, and the cooperation, I would say, is top notch. But just some few issues that we need to watch ourselves. All right, going straight. Yeah, talking about the leadership. Yeah, the leadership of this committee. Ideally, we are supposed to nominate and then inaugurate the leadership today. But ideally, they are supposed to be here looking at the other paper we have today. But taking us back to the inauguration of the 5th Parliament, something happened where we had one member from the minority caucus where she wasn't present, even though she tendered her apology of absence. But she was actually taken off from the leadership position, and then a different person is taken in. And today we are supposed to nominate and then inaugurate the leadership, but none of them, I don't know if there are other persons, the faces I know, I don't have any one of them here. So taking light from what happened at the inaugural sitting, I think we should be strict to our rules. What happened today, we should be able to replicate same tomorrow. So I equally suggested what my honorable member said the last time, but it has been quashed. So I think we should have a thorough look at the leadership, and based on the attitude they were proving today, I'm very oblivious to say that this act cannot be passed under the certificate of urgency. It should go back, and then we should take it one after the other, clause by clause. Then we are good to go. So for the members' debate, as we stated, whether it should be passed under the certificate of urgency, and I say no. Yeah. If we can do it like that, so why not? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So it's open based on what's happened today. That's why I say I'm tempted to say that it cannot be. So, presiding officers or chairpersons, thank you.
Thank you, Majority Leader. Okay, so taking the remarks from both leaders from the lower and upper chamber, I think my co-chair will take the next item.
Okay, so thank you very much for your submissions. It is the sense of the committee that the bill be passed under a certificate of urgency. I put the request. All those in favor to say aye. All those not in favor to say nay. Honorable members, I take it again. It is the sense of the committee that the bill be passed under a certificate of urgency. All those in favor to say aye. All those not in favor to say nay. Honorable members, the ayes have it.
There be no further business, the committee proceedings now stand adjourned.
Honourable members, proceedings hereby continue. Honourable senators and members, welcome back from the proceedings of the Committee on the Whole. May I now call on one of the co-chairs to report to plenary on the proceedings of the Committee of the Whole. In 3 minutes.
Honorable First Deputy Chair of Parliament, please lay the report.
Thank you very much, Mr. Presiding Member. After a thorough deliberation, the question was put by the chairman, and the ayes have it.
Thank you very much. I think what you mean is that the certificate of urgency was adopted, right?
Yes.
Thank you very much. We will proceed with business. We will proceed with business. Honourable senators and members, we move on with the stages of the bill. Stage 4, second reading. Leader of Parliament, motion for the second reading.
Thank you very much, presiding officers, for the opportunity. I beg to move that the bill be read for the second time. Thank you.
Seconder, leader from the Senate.
Thank you, presiding members. I vote to second the motion moved by my honorable member. Thank you.
Motion moved and seconded. I now put the question. As many as are in favor that the bill now be read the second time, say aye. Those against say no. Honorable members, the ayes have it. The motion is carried. The bill now is read for the second time.
The long title of the bill. An act to establish the YIP for women parliamentarians to provide for its objectives, governance and procedures, to regulate the appointment, function, and tenure of its officers, and generally to promote gender equality and women's leadership within the local parliament and for related matters.
Thank you. Honourable members, the bill is now read the second time. Honourable senators and members, stage 5 of the passage of the bill, consideration stage. In accordance with our practice, the rules are hereby relaxed for the consideration stage. I direct the marshals of the Senate and Parliament to tilt the mace. Isn't this beautiful? Yeah. Honorable senators and members, the rules are now relaxed. The relaxation of the rules is mostly to accommodate members speaking more than once, since we are considering the bills clause by clause. And at this particular stage, we are now going to look at the wording, corrections, and all those. Let's finish the entire consideration, then we will reconsider the long and short titles. Honorable senators, Section 1 of the bill, establishment of the forum. Clause 1. Any amendments? In the absence of any amendment, I now put the question that clause 1 of section 1 stand part of the bill. All in favor say aye. Not in favor say nay. Clause 1 of section 1 is ordered to stand part of the bill. Clause 2. In the absence of any amendments, I put the question. All in favor that clause 2 stand part of the bill say aye. Not in favor say nay. The ayes have it. Clause 2 is Clause 2 is ordered to stand part of the bill. Clause 3. Any amendments? In the absence of any amendments, I put the question that clause 3 be ordered to stand part of the bill. All in favor say aye. Not in favor say nay. The ayes have it. Clause 3 is ordered to stand part of the bill. Honourable members, section 2, clause 1, objectives of the forum. Clause A. Thank you. Section 2, clause A. Any amendments? Honourable members, section 2, clause A. Any amendments? We'll take the questions on all the clauses if there are no amendments. Until when there's an amendment before we put the question on the previous ones under the same section. Clause B. Okay. Clause C. Clause D. Clause E. Clause D. In the absence of any amendments to all the clauses in section 2, I put the question that clauses in section 2 now stand part of the bill. All in favor say aye. Not in favor say nay. The ayes have it. All clauses under section 2 is ordered to stand part of the bill. Section 3, clause 1. Honorable Hubert.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. Thank you very much, presiding officers, for the opportunity. So, clause 1, which reads, all women who are members of Youth Impact Parliament, YIP, in any country, chapter, shall be automatic members of the forum. So, when you look at Youth Impact Parliament, when you look at Youth Impact Parliament alone, I think it only talks about the lower chamber. So I suggest that there should be an inculcation of all women who are members of Youth Impact Parliament and the Senate. So,
Honorable member, we don't need that specification because Youth Impact Parliament is a branch, and that branch includes all chapters, and the Ghana chapter includes the Senate and the Parliament. So your amendment is already inculcated in the clause.
But when you talk about Parliament, you know that is the lower chamber, right?
No. This is youth, all members of the Youth Impact Parliament in any country chapter. It is not talking about the lower chamber. It's talking about YIP, umbrella, PT, all the umbrellas.
So when you look at our other paper, the wording of the other paper, you can take inspiration from that side. You know, even when we state the Youth Impact Parliament, we go ahead and state the Senate. So we all know that we started at...
When we say the Parliament, that is where we mean the lower chamber. But this one is saying Youth Impact Parliament is the bigger umbrella. So it is not specifying that it is only the lower chamber. It is talking about the bigger umbrella of Youth Impact Parliament as a branch of Youth Impact Movement. So senators are part, Uganda female MPs are part,
Mr.
all
Speaker,
of them are part.
Mr. President, I think we should have a deliberate intention in reviewing some of these wordings because when you talk about Youth Impact Parliament, Parliament is the lower arm or the lower chamber. When you talk about the Senate, they have the senators, which is the upper chamber. So when you just narrow it like that, Youth Impact Parliament, I think we are it's giving us some kind of ambiguity in whatever is stated there. So that's my suggestion.
So Honorable, please, let me teach you the legislative way of doing this. So I think the issue we are having is the definite article, the over there. To resolve your issue, when we remove the definite article, the job will be done. So please move a motion to delete the. No, please. We are doing consideration. We are not doing principles of the bill. At the consideration stage, it is the wording we are correcting. Honorable belief, if you want to bring it, raise your hand. We are amending. So Honorable Hubert, move the motion that the in front of and before youth be deleted from the clause. That is how we amend a clause.
Thank you very much, Mr. Presiding Officers, for the opportunity once again. So you are just coming back to what I'm saying. The inscription or the indication of the is pointing to one particular thing. So
Yes.
now I move for the extraction of the word there from this particular clause. Thank you.
Yeah. Be deleted.
Be deleted.
Thank you very
Extraction
much.
Or
Yes, it's just deleted. At the consideration stage, it's either you add, you insert, you delete, or you remove. Honourable members, the motion has been moved for the deleting of the word there before of and youth in clause 1 of section 3. All in favor, say aye. Not in favor, say nay. The ayes have it. Therefore, the word there is ordered to be deleted from the bill in that particular clause. Honourable members, clause 1, honourable belief.
Thank you very much. My name is Belief, MP for Keta constituency. Mr. Speaker and Mr. President, even the same clause 1, they said all women who are members of the Youth Impact Parliament.
Of Youth Impact.
So I am thinking that we should make it Youth Impact Movement to have all of them together. If it's so that we can have, if we say movement, we have the Senate, we also have the Parliament together.
Honorable belief, you are getting it wrong. When we say movement, the foundation is part of the movement.
Yeah.
You see, the legislative body is one part of the movement, not the entire movement.
And we are doing it for the parliament.
And this is only for parliament,
Yes.
Youth Impact Parliament.
Yes.
You see, the parliament consists of all the chapters, the Namibian chapter, the Kenya, and the Senate too. You get it? So when we say the parliament, Youth Impact Parliament, Ghana, you see, when you look at other people, I always put Ghana there. Youth Impact Parliament, Ghana, consists of both the upper chamber and the lower chamber. The upper chamber is what we call the Senate. And the lower chamber, in our own ways, that's what we call the parliament. But when we say Youth Impact Parliament Ghana, we mean both the Senate and the lower chamber. When we say Youth Impact Parliament Kenya, they have their own way. You get it?
So, Mr. Speaker,
and honourable belief, and also, this particular forum is for parliamentarians. We don't have parliamentarians in the foundation, and the movement also contains former MPs. But we are talking about women in the parliament. They must be in active service, and active membership. So we cannot expand it to the movement to include people in the foundation.
Yes. So I am also on a view that because normal, when we refer parliament, we are all what we know is the lower chamber. So what won't we do with parliament and senate? We know that. That's my view. Thank you very much.
Oh, okay, so honorable belief, we are telling you the right thing. That's how it should. So today, change your perception. Honorable Edward, Senator Edward.
Thank you, presiding officers. I think this is a very crucial, because it's going to be a living document. When I want to draw your attention to chapter 4. Chapter 4.
Chapter 4, what?
Plus D. Clause D. Chapter 4, clause D.
Chapter of the YIM Constitution, or you mean the bill?
The bill.
The bill, we are at
section 4.
3.
Section 4.
Honorable Senator, we are at section 3.
Please just go there and let me make my point. I'm talking about the section 3, but there's something that will help us appreciate what the honorable members are saying. Yes.
Please proceed.
So section 4. D. The chairperson of the Senate committee. Here we are trying to give distinction to the chamber, which raised the argument that in section 3, that we are saying the parliament. What then is the name of the lower chamber? If we are giving the correct distinction in this section, that the Senate, why didn't we equally use the parliament? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Senator. Honorable Senators.
Honorable members, to complete this, you have your standing order, the Constitution of Youth Impact Movement. When you go to interpretations, you go to Q, Parliament. The interpretation. Parliament means a chamber or lower chamber of Youth Impact Parliament. So I get your point. Yes.
So, Honorable Senators, when we get to section 4, we will clarify and insert YIP Ghana in front of the Senate and Parliament. But let's finish section 3, then we'll go to section 4 and do that amendment. Okay.
Honorable, the YIP Senate you are talking about, I don't think it will be applicable, because what if in the next year YIP Kenya also has a Senate? Does that mean we will have to come back and do amendment to this bill? So when we are doing, let's take everything into consideration.
So Honorable Senators, when we get to section 4, we'll clarify the issue there. Let's finish with section 3. Okay? Because the issue coming up is in section 4. So let's adopt section 3.
It's for section 3. Relax. I understand you.
So which amendment can someone move an amendment to read how you want it to read, and we vote on it and we go? Because we are at the consideration stage. We are not debating the principles of the bill. We are considering the clauses. Yes, Honorable Mark.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. Mr. Presiding Officer, the section 3, earlier on, I was agreeing to it. With the further explanations, I think there's a bit of ambiguity there. So if we want to proceed with the section 3 to 4, and with what you are stating that the Senate will make an indication of, let's say, to specify that Ghana, and Mr. Speaker also made a comment that what if other chapters have a Senate? Are we coming back to the bill? So, Mr. Speaker, I think if this will still worry, I don't know if we are still learning, if it's still applicable. The 3 can be pending. Let's finish with the 4. If there is any correction that can be there, that can guide the 3 to stand. Because there's still ambiguity there. Until the Senate is added to the Parliament at the top there, still it doesn't explain the purpose of the Act.
Thank you very much, Honorable Mark. So, Honorable Senators, let's add, before the Youth Impact Parliament, let's add who are members of, then we bring all chambers in bracket, Senate and Parliament or whatsoever term of Youth Impact Parliament in any country. Are we okay? Please, can someone move that amendment to add the all chambers? Honorable Mark.
Honorable Mark, please.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. So, Section 3, Clause 1. I'm coming.
Yeah.
So, Section 3, Clause 1. So it reads, all women who are members of the upper and lower chamber of Youth Impact Parliament in any country chapter shall be automatic members of the forum. Thank you.
Honorable Mr. Speaker is suggesting that instead of mentioning Senate and Parliament, just say all chambers.
Okay.
Which includes whatever name it will be called in any country.
Okay. So I read again. All women who are members of the upper and lower chamber in any country chapter shall be automatic members of the forum.
Honorable Mark, bless. I want us to eliminate the lower and the upper. We should do it all chambers.
Okay. All chambers. Okay.
Oh, keyword, all chambers.
Okay, thank you for the correction. All women who are members of all chambers in any country chapter shall be automatic members of the forum. Thank you.
Yes. All members in favor of the amendment say aye. Not in favor say nay. The ayes have it. The amendment is ordered to stand part of the clause in the bill.
Honorable members, Section 3, Clause 2. Section 3, Clause 2.
Honorable Senators and Members, Clause 2. Any amendment? In the absence of any amendment, all members in favor that the 2 clauses of Section 2 be ordered to stand part of the bill say aye. Not in favor say nay. The ayes have it. Clause 1 and 2 of Section 2 are ordered to stand part of the bill. Section 4, Clause A, Clause B, Clause C, Clause D.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. I'd wanted to fight for you with the standing orders, but it's still...
Yeah, so please do the addition for us to add YIP Ghana for before the Senate and Parliament of Clause D and E. And when we get to Clause F, we'll do that amendment, a consequential amendment It is consequential due to the understanding of the House.
Thank you.
Okay.
So, clause D, the chairperson of YIP Ghana Senate Committee on Gender, who shall serve as an ex-officio member.
Honorable, let me educate you.
Okay.
So you are moving for an intersection of a particular word within the constitution stage. You have to move that. I move that the word YIP Ghana be inserted before the word there and after the word, in between the word there and Senate of clause D and clause E. That is how you move an amendment motion within the consideration stage.
It's the YIP Ghana is coming in between the Senate and the day.
Yes, for clause D and clause E. So you have to move the motion must read as such for us to put the question on it. So please move the motion, amendment motion.
Thank you.
Please, we are learning from this. Let's take it very serious because this is how it is done over there. Okay, Honorable.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. The chairperson, so I move a motion that YIP Ghana be inserted between the and Senate in the clause section 4 clause D. And it now reads, the chairperson of the YIP Ghana Senate Committee on Gender, who shall serve as an ex-officio member.
Yes, and clause E.
Clause E. I move that YIP Ghana be inserted between the and parliamentary in the clause of section 4, clause E of section 4. And the clause now reads, the chairperson of the YIP Ghana Parliamentary Committee on Gender and Children, who shall serve as an ex-official member. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Honourable members in favour of the amendment say aye. Not in favour say nay. The ayes have it and the amendment is ordered to stand part of the bill. Honourable members, clause F. Honourable Joshua. Honourable members, you are basically incoming parliamentarians. You are doing thorough scrutiny.
Mr. President.
Here for you. Honourable members, clause F.
Section 4, clause F.
I need to finish that section. Yeah. Section. Yes. Honourable Mark, please. I want you to help us insert the word after the ex officio in clause F that except the Ghana chapter. It is with the reason that the Ghana chapter already has ex officios in clause D and E. So when we add except the Ghana chapter after the ex officio in the clause F, it means we will not come and give Ghana again a female rep from clause F. Thank you.
I rise to move a motion to insert the phrase except Ghana chapter after ex-official member.
Of the amendment, say aye. Not in favour, say nay. The amendment is ordered to stand part of the bill. Honourable Senators and Members, Section 5, Functions of the Chairperson, Clause A, Clause B, Clause C.
Honourable Believe.
Speaker and the President of the Senate. The clause C said represent the forum in all YIP proceedings and official functions. So should be all chambers. No. You see, represent the forum in all clause C. Please check for you. I move to insert that the section 5 clause C will read this way: represent the forum in all chambers proceedings and official functions when called upon.
Thank you very much.
Honourable Senators in favour of the amendment say aye. Not in favour say nay. The ayes have it. The amendment is ordered to stand part of the bill. Don't leave it here. There you go. And so go there. Honourable members, Clause D, Clause E, Clause F. Honourable members in favour that all the clauses under Section 5 stand part of the bill say aye. Not in favour say nay. The ayes have it. All the clauses in Section 5 are ordered to stand part of the bill. Section 6, Functions of Vice Chairperson Affairs. Clause A, Clause B, Clause C, Clause D, Clause E, Clause F. All members in favour that all the clauses under Section 6 start part of the bill say aye. Not in favour say nay. The ayes have it. Therefore, all clauses under Section 6 are ordered to stand part of the bill. Section 7. Functions of Vice Chairperson Actions. Clause A, Clause B, Clause C, Clause D, Clause E, Clause F. All members in favour that all the clauses under Section 7 stand part of the bill say aye. Not in favour say nay. The ayes have it. All the clauses under Section 7 are ordered to stand part of the bill. Section 8. Function of ex-officio members. Honourable members, there is a consequential amendment to this, and I direct that it should be effected accordingly. In the absence of any amendment to any of the clauses in Section 8, all in favour that all the clauses therein stated stand part of the bill say aye. Not in favour say nay. The ayes have it. Therefore, all the clauses are ordered to stand part of the bill. Section 9. Functions of the leadership of the forum. Clause A, Clause B, Clause C, Clause D, Clause E, Clause F, Clause G. Honourable members in favour that all the clauses in Section 9 be ordered to stand part of the bill say aye. Not in favour say nay. All the clauses therein stated in Section 9 are ordered to stand part of the bill. Section 10. Appointment of officers.
An interpretation of that clause will help me. They said a forum shall from among its members. So that means the members
can nominate themselves.
Can nominate themselves.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
That's
thank you.
it.
I'm
That's
okay.
Honourable members, let's proceed. Section 10, Clause 2. Clause.
No, Mr. Presiding Officers, I don't know if I'm the one not getting the entire clause for 1, because the forum shall, from among its members, nominate 2 candidates for the position of chairperson, vice chairperson. So I'm asking, the chairperson, are they going to be 2? And then the vice chairperson for affairs and actions. Like, I'm just confused here. If you can clarify that for me.
Okay.
So I just don't.
Honourable Hubert, to prevent ambiguity, I think it should read the forum shall from among its members nominate 2 candidates each.
Yes.
Exactly.
So please do the amendment, do the addition.
So I move that there should we should insert each.
Yes.
Between the 2 and then between the candidates
and
then 4.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And to clarify, they are not going to be voted. It is the executive board that will select one nominee from each of the two.
Yes. So which means if you reject one, then they'll bring the second. Honourable members in favour of the amendment say aye. Not in favour say nay. Honourable members, the amendment is ordered to stand part of the bill. Honourable Doche.
Yeah, thank you very much, honorable presiding members, for the opportunity. Please, I would like to suggest that since we are going for longer hours, the rest of the item 13 should be shared to us.
Well noted, it will be considered.
Yeah, thank you.
It will be considered, but let's proceed.
Honourable senators, clause 2, clause 3. Honourable members, we have to do a consequential amendment. Clause 2 indicates each chamber of YIP Parliament Ghana. So we have to do a consequential amendment of saying the chambers of YIP Ghana so that it will coincide with the clause 2. Honourable members, clause 3. Clause 4. Honourable members in favour that the 4 clauses under section 10 stand part of the bill say aye. Not in favour say nay. The ayes have it. Honourable members, section 11, terms of office and vacancies. Clause 1. Clause 2. Clause 3. Clause 3A. Clause 3B. Clause 3C. Clause 4. Honourable members, let's do a consequential amendment of inserting of YIP Ghana in clause 4, second line, both chambers of YIP Ghana. Honourable members, clause 4. In the absence of any amendments, all members in favour that all the clauses in section 11 stand part of the bill say aye. Not in favour say nay. The ayes have it. Therefore, all the clauses in section 11 are ordered to stand part of the bill.
Section 12. Section 12. Honourable members, as many as are in favour that the entire clause should be added as part of the bill say aye. Those against say no. Honourable members, the ayes have it. Clause 12 is ordered to stand part of the bill. 13, section 13, clause 1, 13 clause 2, 13 clause 3, 13 clause 4, 13 clause 5. As many that are in favour that all the clauses under section 13 be part of the bill say aye. Those against say no. Honourable members, the ayes have it, and all clauses under section 13 is part of the bill. Section 14, clause A, clause B. Honourable leave.
Thank you, Speaker and the President. The B, as I read, it said collaborate with other communities.
Committees.
Committees, caucuses, and organs within YIP. It should be within the 2 chambers.
All chambers.
Yeah, also all chambers.
Okay, so please move the motion.
A second. This one is not limited to just YIP Ghana. Don't forget that we have other chapters.
Okay.
So they can collaborate with the finance committee of the Uganda chapter as well.
Yes. So by we should be all chambers.
So we don't need to indicate the Ghana again.
Yes, all chambers.
So it should be all chambers.
That's
Okay, within all chambers of YIP Ghana. Please,
So please
the amendment.
move the motion for that.
Okay. So I move the motion and it insert.
I think
you are deleting YIP.
We are deleting the YIP. And it read this way. Collaboration with other committees, caucuses, and organs within
all chambers
to ensure.
Honorable members, as many as are in favor for the amendment of the clause, section 14 clause B, say aye. Those against say no. Honorable members, the ayes have it. The amendment is done. Honorable members, as many that are in favor that all the clauses under section 14 be part of the bill, say aye. Those against say no. Honorable members, the ayes have it. All the clauses under section 14 is hereby ordered to be part of the bill. Section 15, clause 1, clause 1A, clause 1B. Honorable Yvette.
Thank you very much, presiding officers. I think the YIP repetition all runs through, so I think in the same light, I so move that the YIP should be deleted and then
Honorable Yvette, when we make that motion, means it will also affect the interpretation. So we should do it where applicable. So when you are moving, you should use that word, where applicable. I think that will serve its purpose.
Yes. So I now move that the YIP should be deleted and then we should insert both chambers before, let's say after, from, and then before central, and then we continue by saying where applicable. Thank you. So it's now read allocation from both chambers.
From all chambers or
all chambers, central administration, where applicable. Thank you.
So Honorable Hubert, so you are saying we should delete where the YIP is and where all chambers will apply. So that's your motion. Honorable House, please take note. Like you mean because of we keep changing the YIP to all chambers. So you are moving a motion that wherever it is applicable that we change the YIP to all chambers, it should be done.
So that's a consequential amendment.
Yes.
So if it's the same, just say the consequential amendment should effect, so that we don't put the question again.
Okay. So honorable members, clause 15, section A, section 15, clause 1A, clause 1B, clause 1C, section 15, clause 2. Honorable section 15, clause 2, section 15, clause 3. The movement as a board, and the movement contains the foundation, yes, and also the parliamentary affairs. That's the parliament. Yes. So when you say the YIP executive board, it always is only part of is the parliament section. The foundation is not part. when you say the movement, you are putting everything entirely. So I think the YIP executive board, which the legislative affairs part, is correct.
Yes, but my issue is that we are correcting the YIP from the top. So if you say YIP, means that we are only talking about the parliament.
Yes.
So we should find a solution whereby, because yes, you say YIP executive board, the three. YIP executive board.
So what's this saying? Should be the movement.
Yes, I agree. I agree with you. It should be YIM Executive Board, not YIP Executive Board. I agree. Please, can you do the amendment?
Alright. So I move for the YIP to be deleted. And so we will make it YIM. So it will read this way. The forum shall present an annual financial statement to YIM Executive Board as part of its annual report.
The amendment has been moved. All members in favor say aye. Those against say no. The amendment is carried. Honorable members, as many as in favor that the entire clauses under section 15 be part of the bill say aye. Those against say no. Honorable members, the ayes have it. All the clauses under section 15 is ordered to stand part of the bill. Honorable members, section 16. As many that are in favor that the entire section 16 be part of the bill, say aye. Those against say no. Honorable members, the ayes have it. The entire section 16
is ordered to stand part of the bill.
Okay. Before I bang the gavel.
Thank you very much, presiding officers. Yes, the section 16, which reads, the forum shall submit annual reports to its activities, achievements, financial statements, and challenges to the clerk of Parliament and the clerk of the Senate to be presented at the final joint sitting of each year.
Each calendar year.
Each calendar year. All right, so to me, I think the calendar year is too much, that we should amend it to at least, if you have two joint sittings in a year, then it should be presented at the first joint sitting and then at the second joint sitting, finally. So that when there is any review or any support.
Usually April. But I know after the 5th anniversary, nobody will know anniversary again until 10th.
Yeah.
So the issue is talking can only.
So the question here is, how many joint sittings do we have in a particular parliamentary year?
Yes, thank you very much. Honourable members, we have discussed extensively that after the 5th anniversary, we will not celebrate 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. So with that, it means after 2026, 2027 will have at least only the December joint sitting. Until we have a need to sit joint again, we might only sit at the end of the year, which is December. So that amendment will be lagging behind if you do it because of the decision being taken.
So how can we scrutinize their progress?
So if you want them to present at least twice, just state that should be presented.
Cross 16.
We can just make it easy.
Section 16.
Should be presented twice within the calendar year.
Okay.
And in implementation, we define it to be a sitting within the first half and a joint sitting
at the second half.
So please do the amendment to cancel at the joint sitting and change it to presented, change it to delete at the final joint sitting and insert twice in
the calendar year.
Yes, that's
okay. So the amendment here reads: the forum shall submit an annual report of its activities, achievements, financial statements, and challenges to the clerk of Parliament and to the clerk of the Senate to be presented at 2 joint sitting in each calendar year.
Yes. And also, I want him to add another amendment. Instead of to the clerks of both chambers, can we just do it administrative director of the movement? So from there, after
Then they will forward
present
it.
then they will not come and present it twice at wherever we designate them. So we should delete to the clerk of parliament and clerk of senate and insert administrative director of YIM.
All right. So the new amendment reads, the forum shall submit an annual report of its activities, achievements, financial statement, and challenges to the administrative director of Youth Impact Movement to be presented at 2 joint sitting in each calendar year.
Twice.
To be presented twice in each calendar year.
Is the administrative director also present to parliament?
No, I'm getting the issue. We are having another issue here. We need the clause to read that after they present it, they themselves will come and read it, will come and present it, not the administrative director presenting
Because as it stands now, the clause is saying the administrative director should rather come and read it twice a year.
Yeah. So let's find a way to reword it.
So they should come and lay it, present it,
So they
and
should,
then the house will
so
scrutinize
you can do it like it should be presented to the administrative director of Youth Impact Movement and presented
Yes.
to.
So it means where we have to be, it will be and be. So to delete to and then insert and. Do you get it?
Okay, so let's say then it should be submitted to the administrative director and presented
Yes.
by the members of the forum.
Oh, if you just say and,
Okay.
it means we are saying it is not the administrative director.
Okay.
Because if you say to, it means the administrative director. But when we say and, it means they themselves. Yes. So just delete to and insert and as the third amendment.
Okay. So the third amendment to this section 16 of the bill now reads, the forum shall submit annual report of its activities, achievements, financial statements, and challenges to the administrative director of the movement and be read and or presented at 2 joint sittings of each calendar year.
To be presented twice.
Yes, at each
Thank you.
joint sitting. Thank you.
Honorable members, the amendment has been made. As many that are in favor say aye. Those against say no. Honorable members, the ayes have it. The amendment is hereby adopted. Honorable members, as many that are in favor that the entire section 16 be part of the bill say aye. Those against say no. Honorable members, the ayes have it. The motion is carried. Section 17, clause 1, clause 2, clause 3, clause 4.
Yes.
Honorable members.
What's the question?
Yes. Honorable members, as many that are in favor that the entire clauses under section 17 be part of the bill say aye. Those against say no. Honorable members, the ayes have it. The entire clauses under section 17 is hereby adopted to be part of the bill. Section 18, clause 1. Honorable Minority Leader of Parliament.
Thank you very much. At the dissolution section, which is section 18 of the bill, which reads, clause 1, which reads, the forum may only be dissolved by a two-third majority of a joint sitting of two-third majority vote of a joint sitting of Youth Impact Parliament. So, due to the earlier consideration that we made, then in terms of the Youth Impact Parliament, we should place both chambers.
Yeah.
Then to now read, the forum may only be dissolved by a two-thirds majority votes of a joint sitting of both chambers upon recommendation by Executive Board of Youth Impact Movement.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
all right.
Please move the motion.
So I move that Section 18, Clause 1 of the bill be amended to: the forum may only be dissolved by a two-thirds majority vote of a joint sitting of both chambers upon a recommendation by the Executive Board of Youth Impact Movement. I so move.
Honorable members, the motion for amendment of Section 18 Clause 1 has been moved. As many as are in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against say no. Honorable members, the ayes have it. The amendment is Section 18 Clause 2.
All right. Honorable officiating officers, Section 18 Clause 2, which reads: upon dissolution, the assets of the forum, after the settlement of all liabilities, shall be transferred to the central administration of YIP. Now, the amendment, which will delete the YIP and replace it with YIM, which is the movement.
Okay.
So now, Mr. Officiating Officers, I move that the new amendment reads: upon dissolution, the assets of the forum, after the settlement of all liabilities, shall be transferred to the central administration of YIM, which is the Youth Impact Movement. I so move.
Honorable members, the motion for amendment has been moved. As many that are in favor say aye. Those against say no. Honorable members, the amendment. Honorable members, as many that are in favor the entire clauses under Section 18 be part of the bill say aye. Those against say no. Honorable members, the ayes have it. The entire clauses under Section 18 is ordered to stand part of the bill. Section 19. Honorable members, we are adding ex officio to the interpretations. So,
Yes, ex officio.
Ex officio.
YIM.
And YIM. Youth Impact Movement.
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay, Honorable Hubert.
All right. Thank you very much, presiding officers. So, with the earlier corrections that we made, the chamber means either the Senate or the Parliament. I think the YIP should be deleted. So, I move that the chambers, the corrected one should be, the chamber means either the Senate or the Parliament.
Okay.
Please, honorable members, as many that are in favor of the amendment say aye. Those against say no. Honorable members, the amendment is.
All right. Thank you very much, presiding officers. To me, I think the first schedule, Section 4, Code of Conduct and Forum officers, I think just the Code of Conduct, they are not, we only have 4 here. To me, I have a suggestion that we add at least three more. The first one should do with the dresses they wear. the dress code, because sometimes when you go to meetings like that, you can just wear anything. Yes, it's very, very important. The second one I have here is talking about accountability. So, like my honorable minority leader rightly said, when someone brings the bill or this what we are doing here, what are some of the things that are needed to be done? So you need to have a code of honor that there should be an accountability where the people or the perpetrators will take full responsibility for their actions and decisions that are going to be the leaders, the chairs, and everyone. They need to know on their job what they are actually coming to do, so that the standard will be high and everything we do over here will become professional. Thank you very much.
Third reading and passage. Honorable Majority Leader.
Thank you very much, Mr. Presiding Officers, for the opportunity once again. I am Hubert Agbahode, the Majority Leader for the Parliament. Mr. Presiding Officers, I beg to move that the bill be read the third time and passed. Thank you.
Second, Honorable Minority Leader.
Thank you very much, Mr. Presiding Officers, for the opportunity once again. My name is Wanda Nicodemus Jamashi, UFMP for the good people of Anglong, the Minority Leader. I second the motion for the bill to be read the third time and finally pass.
Honorable members, I put a question. As many as are in favor that the bill be read the third time and pass, say aye. Those against, say no. Honorable members, the motion is carried. The bill is now read the third time and passed.
Long title.
Honorable Clerk, long title.
Mr. President, the bill entitled YIP for Female Parliamentary Act 2025, an act to establish YIP for female parliamentarians to provide for its objectives, governance, and proceedings, to regulate the appointment, functions, and tenure of its offices, and generally to promote gender equality and women leadership within the unity part parliament and for related matters.
Thank you very much. Honorable Senators and members, the YIP Forum of Women Parliamentarians Bill is now passed.
Yeah.